WMBF News today is making sure you and your family, your kids, are ready for another great school year right now. And for the first day of school, that means having all of the right supplies. And if you haven't bought everything or checked everything off your list, don't worry. Katrina Helmer is live this morning to help you make sure you make the most of your money at the store.
Yeah, well, most kids like myself, you had to drag back to school kicking and screaming. I was also the one to drag my mom kicking and screaming to the store to get all the fun back to school supplies, which all parents know can get expensive. There are pros and cons to doing the shopping online or at a store. So to help you save every penny, I tagged along with one family through their whole back to school shopping experience.
You guys can help me out with this. What? Dry erase markers,
Highlighters,
pencils, pens,
a lot of pencils.
Blue pens, not black pens for some reason.
Back to school shopping lists are getting longer and more specific every year.
8 glue sticks, scissors, note cards without the lines.
All adding up to a very expensive kickoff to the new school year, especially when you're juggling more than one child.
Oh, how did I forget composition notebooks? They each need like anywhere from like 6 to 8 composition notebooks, and it's insane.
This year, the National Retail Federation predicts back-to-school spending will reach almost $25 billion. That's around $630 per family for electronics, apparel, and other supplies. And that's the budget Nairi Green is aiming for, $600 for her 3 kids.
It can be a little bit challenging where everybody in Horry County has maybe like 2 or 3 stores to choose from. With all the school districts, a lot of times the supplies aren't available. So I wanted to make sure they had the necessities, especially when things are like specific, like the red notebook is specific.
To stretch her dollar, she got the necessities online first, taking advantage of the free shipping.
Oh, that's too fun.
It lasted me
How many do you need?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Once the gang divvied everything up, they made a list of what they still need to get from local stores.
This is going to be so hard.
After spending more last year than ever before on school supplies, parents are a little more price conscious this season, evaluating what children really need before spending on new items.
I want to, be supportive and make sure they have everything they need in adequate supply, but really, does it matter if it's index cards with lines on them or not? Things like that. Because there's a big difference in the price between index cards with lines and the ones without. Can I get the ones with lines and just flip them over? Things like that. It's just, I think it's an excess at this point.
The family took advantage of sales tax-free weekend, but that doesn't mean that if you did not shop last weekend that you have to settle for full price now. We checked Walmart, Staples, and Target on some of the back-to-school supply necessities. For some, like composition notebooks, you can find the same deal at all stores. For others, like pens, there was a bit of a difference in price.
Okay.
These are all the wide ruled on this side, and college ruled is on this side.
Oh, right, okay.
So the best advice from retail experts, make your list, check multiple stores online first, buy what you don't mind waiting to be shipped, then pick one store to head out to for the rest.
The one red folder in Target. All right, let's go to this aisle over here.
For back-to-school supplies, a lot of the best deals will only be found in stores, like 50 cents for composition notebooks. That deal doesn't work online. Once you're at the store, have your smartphone ready to double-check prices on more expensive items like scientific calculators. If you have proof it's cheaper somewhere else, always ask if the store will price match or if the store has a coupon that will help with that specific item.
Do you realize how much you
For Nairi and her gang, the list went from 8 items to a full cart. She spent $122.79 at Target. Add that to her online Staples purchases, she spent $331.41 on school supplies and budgeted $300 for new clothes and shoes. That puts her right on par with the national average.
I know a lot of people probably still this morning still have stuff they still have to check off.
A lot of stuff.
Why is it now that they need to go now? So you were telling me it's not just necessarily because of all the parents going in the coming days.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of people will argue like for Christmas, right after Christmas, that's when everything is cheapest. That's not exactly how back to school supplies work, because once school starts, these supplies go back to being office supplies. So the deals that you see for back to school supplies right now are probably the best things you're going to get.
A lot of tips there. A lot of people rushing to the stores after seeing the store. Thank you, Katrina.